Welcome back to Sprague Homestead. I'm Nikki, and here's your question of the week. So when we're talking about body types in rabbits, is there a big meat production difference between the Mandolin type, which is like your English Lops, your Flemish Giants, your Americans, and your commercial type, which is your New Zealand, your Harlequins, your Satins, Californians, and all that? Is there really that big of a difference in meat? So honestly, I had to ask around because I've never paid much attention. To me, a 5-pound rabbit is a 5-pound rabbit, but there is going to be some kind of difference. Most of what the difference is going to be where the weight is distributed, right? So you get in a shorter bodied, so your commercial type, you're going to have most of the meat in the rear end. So bigger legs, bigger loin, theoretically. In your bigger Mandolin type breeds, you should have a longer shoulder. So are they really that much different in meat? I actually found a university study a while back that when I went back on, the study has been pulled. The number that they had was 5%. There's a 5% difference, Mandolin putting out a little bit smaller amounts of meat. Now, there are other things that go into this, of course, and like I said, I did reach out to some other people. My own coal buyer said the same thing. There's about a 5 to 10% in his opinion. I don't know how much fact he has in that. And there's actually a gal in California that's a meat processor. She does a lot of dog food. And she said that it's very, very close. In a well-bred American, you're going to have almost the same amount of meat as what you get in New Zealand. So when I asked her about a 5% difference, she said, yeah, probably about that. The big difference in these two body types is that we're seeing differences in terms of how big the litters are. So a lot of times in your Americans, we're still averaging 10, where the New Zealands, the cows, the Satins are down to about an average of 8. So while you might be getting just a smidgen less meat, you're typically getting larger litter sizes, which is going to mean that you're producing more meat on the long run. So what's the better animal? Well, that kind of depends on you. But in answer to the question of, is there a big difference? Under 10% to me isn't that big of a difference. So I'm going to say that they're pretty close to the same. So that's your question this week. We will see you next time. Happy homesteading.